Okay, guys, our objective today is to review for the surface area quiz that you'll have Monday. So keep in mind that you do have that quiz on Monday. Today and tomorrow are review days, so I definitely think you guys will be more than prepared for that. I know it's a Monday. I know Mondays are not fun, but it just falls like that. I want to have time in class to review with you, so you'll be okay, I promise. After Monday, we're moving on to volume. Okay, so we are getting close to the end of this chapter. Yeah, volume, to me, if you can do surface area, volume's not that difficult. Yeah, I think it is too. So yesterday we talked about more surface area formula. So who can remind us for a cone, what formula did we use? Sean? Close? That's okay. L. Good. Doug, do you have a question? Say that again? Yeah, that's the same thing. You just kind of condensed it. Yeah, we did that yesterday in class, and we talked. I'm sure you heard me. We talked through that. All right, so number one, Emma M., what did you get? Good job. Adam, number two. Good job. Okay, questions on either one of those? Annalise. Okay. Okay. Mary? That's fine. Keep it in terms of pi. Okay. Okay, any questions on the warm-up? Anyone else? Okay, let's go over homework. Jeremy, you okay? You okay? All right, let's go over the homework. And let's start with page 155. This was the cone surface area worksheet. So let's start with page 155. And you had to do 6 of these. Okay, Briar, number 1. Good job. Alyssa, number 2. Yeah, I had 356. Maybe you rounded your slant height differently. I used 9.2. Okay. Try not to round it that much. Like, if it's a decimal, round it to the nearest decimal place, whether it's 10th or 100th. Okay. I would not mark that wrong, but just makes it more exact if you round the slant height better. Charles? That's fine. That's fine. You have it in terms of pi. Yeah, that's fine. What? Multiply your answer by 3.14. Okay, or that. That's fine. Just yeah, Charles, remember I told you yesterday all my answers are going to be not in terms of pi. So I told you to do your homework so it's not in terms of pi. So to check it, you're going to have to multiply, okay? Because I'm not going to do that right now. Matt? Yeah. No. She had 9 as her slant height, and I told her, okay, but I told her to round that so that it's closer to what it actually is. If you round to 9.2 or 9.1, it's more accurate because you round it down too much. 9 is not close to 9.2 when we're trying to measure something. Does that make sense? Okay. So if the slant height is a decimal, keep it as a decimal. Don't round it to the nearest whole number. Donatus? You leave it alone? Yeah, so do I. So, yeah, I agree with you. You should keep it exact. Okay, Sean, number 3. Good. Put that book away, please. Good. Number 4, Doug. Good. 105.5 meters squared. Justin, number 5. You're off a little bit. What did you use for your slant height? That's why. You should use 4.1. It's not exactly 4. There's a back to that, girls. Don't forget, just in case. Okay, number 6, Annalise. You're off on that one. What did you put for your slant height? Okay, that's right. You probably forgot about the 1/2, I'm guessing, on the right-hand side. So for number 6, you should have 38.465 plus 116.494, and you get 154.959. Okay, well, that's the same thing. But one of your sides was incorrect, Annalise. You put it on my desk if you're done. 38.465. Okay, what'd you have for the right-hand side? Should be 116.494. 1/2 CL. I don't have all that written down. Thank you. I don't have all that written down. So you should have 1/2. Okay, and then did you use 2 pi r for your formula? Pi times diameter. Okay, so 1/2 times pi times 7 times 10.6. Okay, Mary? Where did you get 37.25? The hypotenuse is 10.6. You should have done for the hypotenuse 10 squared plus 3.5 squared equals c squared. No, because you're looking at the base. The diameter is 7. Half of that is 3.5. No, we're on number 6. Charles? Yep. Alyssa? Yeah, round to the 10th or 100th. Just don't round it off to a whole number. Okay? I don't care what decimal point. Just keep it as a decimal if it already is a decimal. Okay? Mary? That's fine. Okay, well, that's not right. So you're adding together. It should be 38.46 and 67.039. So was it the left or right-hand side you had wrong? Okay, so the base, you should have pi r squared. So pi times 3.5 squared, and you get 38.46. And then the right-hand side, you have 1/2 CL. So you could do 1/2 times pi times 7 times 6.1. Yeah, that's the slant height. Okay, to find the slant height, you have 5 squared plus 3.5 squared equals c squared. Okay. Emma M? Yep. That works because of how the decimal is. Yep. Matt? Okay. Okay, tell me what do you remember what you multiplied for the right-hand side? Where'd you get 21.98? Okay, do you use 2 pi r for your circumference, Matt? Or did you use pi times diameter? Okay, so 1/2 times pi times 7 times 6.1. So I don't know if, I know you kind of multiply before you wrote it down. Multiply all this together and you'll get 67.039, something like that. You either typed something in wrong or you forgot to multiply by something. Okay, did you get the right answer now? Okay. I'm sure it was just something little. Okay. Okay, anyone else on this homework before we go to the book homework? Okay, let's go ahead over to the book homework. See how you guys did on these ones. Okay, let's start with number 3. Adam, what'd you get for 3? Good. Briar, or did you find yours, Briar? Okay. Annalise, number 4. Good. Sean, number 5. Good job. Emma H, number 14. Good. Jeremy, number 15. Good job. Number 16, Donatus. Good. 21, Alyssa. I have 49. Okay. Okay, so we'll go over this one, but I would say as long as you're around, if you have between 40 and 52, you're fine. I'm guessing that it depends on how you rounded your slant height. And I don't have my slant height written down here, but it does depend on how you rounded that. So we'll come back to that because I did not write down my calculation for slant height. I just kind of did the problem. So we will come back to that. Let's go to 31 first, going over these answers. Annalise, 31. Good. And good. Yeah, me too, because I had 71.435 plus 148.365. So I did write out all my calculations here, so I agree with you. I rounded to 220. Matt, would you like to try 32? That's fine. Yep. Good job. Awesome. Very, very good. Okay. Questions? Emma. Okay. So 32, let me just start here. So the top pyramid, did you get the surface area for the top pyramid? And then the bottom pyramid, is that what you did? Okay. So for the top one, did you get anywhere close to 2,700? Okay. The bottom one, did you get anywhere close to 4,500? Okay. So for 32, the top one, it's B plus 1/2 PL. But because you're finding a surface area of the whole thing, ignore the base. Don't find the base. Because remember, it's the inside of it. You're finding the surface area. You don't need to find the base of either of them. That's probably what I'm guessing why. So you should have 1/2 times 4 times 45 times the slant height. And that's for the top one. If I go too fast, tell me. You get 2,700. And then the bottom one, same idea here. Ignore the base because it's one of those harder surface areas. You have 1/2, 4 times 45 times 50, and you get 4,500. Okay. You okay? Okay. Mary? 4. Okay, I'm not sure how you got that. Wait, hold on. Let me just move this so I can write down what you have. Okay, number 4. Okay, go ahead, Mary. Tell me what you have. It's 4 squared plus, say that again, 1/2 times what? 4 times 3 times 5. Okay. And then times the slant height. Okay. What was wrong with this? That first part, something's wrong with that. Right, they give you the base in number 4. So they tell you in number 4 that the area of the base is 6.9. That's why I wanted to write it down so I could kind of look at what you did. So Mary, this should be 6.9 because they give you the area of the base. Okay? You okay? Okay, Doug. Okay, 31. So let me just kind of read through what you should get for each of them first so I can see what you did wrong. The cone, you should have 71.435 is the surface area. You have what? Okay, so that's wrong. I'll go over that one. The, oh, you're good. You're good. And then the cylinder, you should have 148.365. Okay, that's probably the problem. So, Doug, so your first one's right. Let me just go over the cylinder for you in 31. So we have 2B plus pH, okay? Ignore the 2 because since it's a complicated polyhedron, you ignore the top base. I'm guessing maybe that's why. So anyways, you have pi times 3.5 squared plus, P is really the C, pi times 7 times 5. And then when you find all that, you end up with 148.365. So again, just ignore one of those bases since one of them is kind of part of the other figure. You okay? Okay, Charles. Yes. Just make sure you multiply by 3.14 when you're checking your answers. Does anyone need me to go over 21? Are you guys okay? Mary? 16. Okay. What did you get for your answer? Okay. So for 19, let's start with this, Mary. 16. What formula did you use? $15.5 times 4? But the sides are 15.5. So you just made a silly mistake. Yep. Okay, anyone else? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs middle, thumbs down on how you did with the homework. Okay, so here's what I decided to do. Initially, yesterday, I thought that I would make a worksheet for you guys and we would do some of the harder surface area problems. Well, then when I was driving home yesterday, I changed my mind. I still have that worksheet that I made. I'm going to save it for tomorrow. What I want to do now is just practice the basic surface area of all polyhedrons all mixed up, okay, for the rest of class today. So you're going to work on your review. So that way tomorrow I can go over it. If that goes well, then we're going to move into the harder ones because it's good practice. Okay, quiz will definitely be Monday. So if you guys can open up your homework packet to 155A, and Zach, I know you're not here, but you do have this in your packet as well. So homework packet 155A, there's a front and a back. Okay, now just don't start anything yet. I just want you to put your name at the top of it. Okay, and then after you put your name at the top, I need you to take a look at the smartboard. Adam, whatever you're doing on the calculator, stop and pay attention. And show your homework packet out, okay? So before we start this, no typing on calculators, no looking down. Everyone look at the smartboard. Okay, who can raise their hand and tell us the formula for surface area of a rectangular prism? Sean. Good. Triangular prism. Justin. Good. And I tried to draw pictures of what they look like. Jeremy, cylinder. Okay, how do we do it though? The condensed version. You're right. Okay, you don't know? Alyssa? Good. 2B plus CH. So I'm going to put underneath here 2B plus CH. Now, the reason I wrote pH is because the three of these can all be chunked together because they're the same. You guys remember this? Okay, so common sense, though, you know a cylinder, the perimeter of a circle is still C. It's the circumference. So either one of those is fine. I just grouped them all together so that it's easier to remember. Matt, what about pyramid? Good. So this is kind of hard to see, but B plus, let me rewrite this, 1/2 PL, perfect. And then cone, Mary? Good. So again, these bottom two are grouped together. There are 5 different figures that we've learned about. Charles, you with me? Okay, no doing that yet. For surface area. So just something to kind of condense all of them for you. I will leave this on the board while you're working, just in case you need to refer to it for some reason. You do need to have these formulas memorized, okay? So make sure that you know how to identify each figure and what the formulas are for each one. Emma? Yeah. Yes. Good job. So any other questions on the formulas? Okay. So you guys are going to work on your surface area review worksheet. It's page 155 in your homework packet. There is a front and a back. And yes, I want you to have all of them done. Or is it 155A? Sorry. I get all confused, but I don't know why I numbered it like that. Anyways, so there is a front and a back to it. The back does not have a number. This is a good worksheet for me to at least collect and grade part of it. So please make sure you take your time on this. Show your work. If you can do this, the quiz on Monday will be easy. Okay? There's a lot of things you have to think about on this. So please, again, take your time. We have about 18 minutes today, which is good. So if you would like to work with someone, that's fine. Okay, we haven't done that in a while. If you need to ask me a question, that's fine as well. I will leave the answer key somewhere in case you want to double check something. If not, I'll kind of walk around and check for you guys. Okay, Adam?
When you're finding surface area of a cube,
Yep. Yes. Yep. Yep. Any other questions? Okay, so 155 back and front, there are 18 problems. I'm going to keep the screen up here. I'm going to stop the recording. You guys can work. If you need me, let me know. If you want to work with someone, that's fine. This is your homework, okay, due tomorrow.